Yo, listen up, it's time for a tale about a podcast that'll leave you frail. Hard way wrestling coming at you raw, bringing the heat, breaking every law. They drop the truth, no holds barred, talking smack, getting you hyped up hard, calling out the fakes, exposing the lies. Hard way wrestling taken by surprise. Hard way wrestling coming to your city. Nothing but realness, nothing but grit. Going down a gauntlet, making it mark. Hard way wrestling straight from the heart.
Oh, welcome back. And I say welcome back is because we've tried to do this 3 times now, and the internet was a little wonky. We thought it was on Ricky's end, but it ended up being on my end. Ricky, I apologize.
God,
I acknowledge your internet. What's going on, buddy?
tired of this shit.
Tired.
Need to win the lottery, or Hardway needs to make it big and get rich real fast so I can fucking quit my job.
We picked up a new sub yesterday. And we'll get to that later on. But today, right now, we are going to talk about Halloween Havoc.
So first of all, with Halloween Havoc, I didn't realize it started at 7 o'clock.
Neither did I.
Because as soon as I saw it, I cut right into the end of the women's tag team match.
I missed the first 2. So so you caught more than I caught. So I definitely missed. I missed the match I wanted to see was the ladder match. Tables, ladders, and scares. That's what I wanted to see.
And I missed that too.
And I'm very disappointed that I did not get to watch that. But I caught pretty much everything else. Did not fall asleep, which I'm very, very surprised. I am on vacation this week, so that helped a little bit.
There you go.
Yeah. So, but we're gonna go over the matches and what we thought, and then we'll get out of here, man. Then we'll get out of here. Maybe we'll talk about Raw. Maybe we'll talk about Raw here at some point. So, first match, which none of us watched, the NXT North American Championship, tables, ladders, and scares. Tony D'Angelo versus Femi.
Hey,
Femi. Hey, how you doing? Femi. Femi ends up losing this match. We all predicted Femi to lose this match because we all think
he needs to get moved up to the main roster
for Femi. Whether it's the NXT title or we moved him to the main roster. We did not see him on the main roster last night, and it doesn't look like he is going to be in that main title picture either for NXT. So what are they going to do?
I don't know. He's too good to be stuck in the mid card of NXT. Move that man somewhere else. He's a freaking monster. He's a beast.
I don't know that he's ready for the main roster. I mean, he looks it. He's got a great look. I just don't know that. I don't know where they would shoehorn him in right now because they got a couple of people up on the main roster now. They
can't feed
Carmella Hayes and stuff that they just kind of.
They can't feed him to like Gunther or anybody.
Not yet. And that guy is a automatic mid card champion, hands down. He's not a filler. He's not a guy that's going to go out there and lose to Otis or lose to Finn Balor the first couple times out. So, but I guess we'll see. I'm sure that after Crown Jewel's over here on Saturday, we will get some some direction with him. Femi. So Tony D'Angelo retains this title. How did it end?
Somebody got whacked.
Somebody got whacked. Do you like this thing starting at 7 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock?
I mean, I would have been for it had I knew about it, because at 7 o'clock it ended before I went to work.
I like what they're doing right now. I like the 2-hour Raws. I like the early start times. Give me a pay-per-view at 1 o'clock every Saturday or every Sunday. I'm good with that.
Not Sunday. Not during football season.
Well, I mean,
Saturday's fine with me. I'm not as big into
you're a Packers
college
fan. I'm not even sure why you care about football.
because we're 6-2, and we just did not take one to the Browns.
Ugh, we had our Browns shoved down. So I knew I was that. It's not a football show, but damn it, I knew we were going to lose to Jameis Winston.
He sees good at least once a year.
Right. Well, he'll throw for a bunch of touchdowns and he'll throw for a bunch of interceptions the next game. Of course, we didn't get the next game. We got the first game out. So, all right, we're gonna move on. Another match that I missed because I didn't know it started early. Cora, Jade, Roxanne, Perez versus Jillian and Stephanie Vaquer.
Giulia.
It's not Giulia. It's not Jillian.
No, it's
I
Giulia.
keep adding letters to her name. She's always Jillian to me.
Jesus.
You'll always be Jillian to me. Anyway, Giulia, and Stephanie Vaquer come out on top here. After the match was over, Zaria, Gesundheit, Delta came out. Who did she remind you of when she came out?
Luna Fajan.
Okay, all right, Luna, I like that.
With the hairstyle and the face paint, kind of, it was weird.
I thought it was Glamazon.
Like a mix of the two.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd put her in the Luna Vachon category
but she had that hair up and it kind of looked shaved on the sides. I thought, or something, or face paint or something. Yeah, it is. She's a scary looking character.
I'm excited for her. We're gonna get a chance to. She's gonna be on NXT tonight, I'm sure. So
yeah, the women's division there is starting to look a little better
in a lot of ways. Are you talking about Well, never mind. All right, so we get an NXT. Speaking of women, we get an NXT Women's North American Championship match, gauntlet match. Kelani Jordan versus Fatal Influence. It was dealer's choice. Gauntlet ended up being a gauntlet match. Jazmyn Nix was out first. She loses. Jacy Jayne was up next. She loses. And lo and behold, Fallon Henley wins this title, takes this title. I was actually surprised. I really thought that they wouldn't. They were just, Kelani was not losing this title.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we didn't know it was a gauntlet match, though.
No, but we knew it was. I don't know. Yeah, we didn't know it was a gauntlet match, but still, I really thought that it would. I don't know. I just thought it would end differently. I really thought Kelani. I mean, she's been a good champion so far. She's the inaugural champion, so I guess. I mean, Fatal Influence is gonna. Are they holding the belt together? Is it the Freebird rule?
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Yeah. I don't know.
But it looks like they're setting that up for Zaria. Because she ended up destroying the three of them right after that.
No, I mean, they just wrestled a gauntlet match.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see that. We'll see that all play out tonight on NXT. Then we get to NXT. Wait a minute. Did I miss one?
Yeah, you missed the ambulance match between Ridge and
Andre Chase. This. All right, here's the match. This is the one for me. I do not like Andre Chase. There are certain people I look at on the roster, and I think I might have said this on Friday or whatever last time we were on. There are certain people that I look at on the roster that in NXT that when they go to the main roster, first off, I don't ever see Andre Chase going to the main roster. Vince would make this guy a manager immediately. He's got a dad bod.
He would be with Tozawa and Otis.
He wrestles in a sweater. He clearly has man boobs. And as a guy who has man boobs, I can say that. He doesn't look like, I don't know. He's not impressive.
No. This whole match, it wasn't, I don't know. I watched it, but I was like,
I don't understand why they continue to push Ridge Holland. I mean, he looks great. But
until he kills somebody.
Until he hurts somebody. There was a couple times where And I guess they don't care about Andre. This is the I don't care about Andre Chase match because there were a couple belly to belly suplexes that were really.
I held my breath.
Yeah, yeah. There were a couple where I was like, well, if it wasn't for Andre Chase having all that hair on top, I think we might have had to cart him out of there in a real ambulance. So
I mean, it was already one pulled up, or was that a hearse?
that was an old school ambulance. That was the Ghostbusters um, ambulance. So
Yeah, I was a little scared for Andre Chase in that match.
anyway, Andre Chase does not win this match. It was Ridge Holland, and we're going to get more out of Ridge Holland later on for sure. But um, what is with Ridge Holland and Bubba Ray?
I don't know.
Um, I like Bubba Ray, but he should absolutely wear some sort of skin suit underneath of his shirt, so his gut doesn't hang down below. Like he has got a foot and a half of gut, and I know he lost a lot of weight. But
Sometimes these legends getting involved in these storylines or whatever they're doing doesn't make sense to me, and for this one, it doesn't make sense to me.
well, there
Yeah,
must have been
I just
something
don't.
pre-show. There must have been something pre-show where they got into it.
I
Then
heard there
Ridge,
was, but he was jawing at Bubba Ray or something. But yeah, I didn't catch it. Just read
then
about it.
then Ridge came out during an interview and started yelling. And I don't know. Did you catch that interview?
No, I just read about it,
Yeah.
but
So Ridge
not
came
the
out, started
details.
yelling about how he beat blah 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 whatever. Anyway, he's got a microphone in his hand. He's not even using it. He's holding the microphone down by his side. He's screaming. I thought that's what Bubba was talking about. He goes, "That's twice that you've had a microphone and you haven't used it, you idiot." So I thought that's what they were arguing about.
I don't know.
But anyway, moving on. Ridge Holland. But anyway, I lost my spot. And then we're gonna move on to we have the final match NXT. Only 5 matches on this card.
Yeah,
Love that. Love
pay per
that.
view is like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it was over, and maybe that's why I didn't fall asleep.
Yeah, it was over like 9:30.
Yeah, at 9 o'clock when the main event started, I was like, "Whoa, I'm gonna hit. I'm definitely gonna hit because on our fantasy paper, I picked 28 minutes. I think it was Scotty who picked. He was like 6 minutes short of the time. It was like 16 and some change.
See, I think I put 12 at first, but I can't remember if I think I changed it to like I don't even remember what the fuck I changed
Yeah,
it to.
somebody picked 12. Someone picked 9 something. Jacy picks. I think she picked 6 something. I don't even remember. Anyway, I picked 28 minutes. I don't know why I thought it was going to go that long, but we had Devil's Playground match, Trick Williams versus Ethan Page. Ethan Page.
Not
This was a
not
no
chubby Ethan Page.
disqualification. Was this fall? Yeah, this was
Yeah,
Falls Count
false count
Anywhere.
anywhere.
Yeah, so they beat the absolute piss out of each other.
This match was pretty solid.
Yeah, this match is pretty solid. Actually, a couple times there, I thought Ego was going to could have win this title back.
Yep,
Um,
same here.
After a couple low blows, whoop that trick ends up winning or keeping the title. Now, best line of the night. Ethan Page gets in the ring, has a pumpkin, gets kicked in the nuts. Trick kicks him in the nuts. Pumpkin flies up in the air. Trick catches it, puts it on his head, and just kicks him. I don't know, kicks him in the head a couple times. And the crowd is chanting, "Whoop that pumpkin! Whoop that pumpkin!" I was fucking dying. So, anyway, Trick Williams ends up retaining, holds on to this title, and then he gets attacked from behind by Ridge Holland. So Ridge is the next contender up. So I guess they're trying to test to see how strong Trick's
neck is. Yeah.
And then Bubba Ray slides in and gets Ridge off of.
Yeah, because they were both beating the shit out of Trick
Ethan,
at the end of the match.
Ethan and Ridge were both beating the shit out. Which I thought we were going to get a. Ethan was going to kick the shit out of Ridge or whatever because he didn't seem too happy Ridge was in there. But if Ethan is smart, and I know he is, He will stay on Ridge's good
Stay
side.
the fuck away from him.
Stay far away from a belly-to-belly suplex as far as you can. So, is that it for Chase U too? Is that it? They done?
Who cares?
Exactly. Who cares? I always thought that was a silly thing anyway, but I guess that's NXT, how NXT is supposed to be anyway. Just a little silly. So, anyway, that's our quick review. What was that? 15 minutes, Ricky. 15-minute review.
Longer to get our internet situation figured out.
Oh, yeah. No fuss, no muss. In and out, done.
I was about to go ice pack on my laptop like Scotty does his iPhone 3.5.
What do you What do you know? It wasn't even you. It was on my end.
God.
I am the hub. I am the man who makes this thing go. And my computer said, nah, not today. So, anyway, thanks for joining us here. Make sure you go like, subscribe, hit your notification bells. We are climbing every day. You can check us out on all your social media platforms, your Facebook, your Instagram, your YouTube.
Yeah.
If you want to hear us and not see us, you can go to iTunes.
Yeah.
You can go to Spotify.
Yeah.
You can go to iHeartRadio. Don't forget about this. iHeartRadio is one of my favorites.
Of course not.
One place you can't go.
Google Play.
Why?
Because Scotty fucking ruined it.
And with that, we bid you adieu because Scotty fucked it up. And that's how we're gonna end this. We're gonna end this episode of Scotty fucking it up. So thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next time.
On the hard way. Conan.